Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit this week about World of Warcraft and the fact that I haven't been particularly kind to it lately. I feel like the last few vlogs that I put up were just me kind of moaning about WoW, and I always said I didn't want to be one of these people that is quick to complain but slow to praise, and I think I'm turning into one of those people that are quick to complain, so I apologise. And I wanted to kind of rein it back in and remember what World of Warcraft actually means to me, and on a huge scale it means so much. It's not just a video game, it's a community, the people that I've met through the game, just indescribable moments and memories and experiences throughout the years of my life through playing World of Warcraft, and not forgetting the inspiration that's come from the game. You know, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel where people like you come and watch my videos if it weren't for the fact that I put up a WoW parody once many years ago for a joke, and it kind of just took off and people wanted to see more parodies, and I just love making parodies, so I just don't want to moan anymore about WoW. I'm so done with moaning about WoW. I think I just need to stop moaning. It's what I do best though, being a woman. Women, come on, unite. We've got it right. We know how to moan effectively. Effectively and efficiently. We are like world-class moaners. We know how to moan. And now it needs to stop. I need to stop. During this whole like cull and everything, I've seen so many like amazing things happening to people that were laid off, and it's unfortunate, and I'm sorry for the people that maybe aren't having like the easiest of times since being laid off. But I've seen some really, really lovely things happening to some of the people that have been, and like it's because of like the community. It's because of the community of World of Warcraft. Like, screw the top cats that like want to screw people over. As long as we have a community, we'll always be able to look out for each other. We'll always be able to pick the people up that got screwed over. And that's what's so amazing about World of Warcraft, is the community and the fact that we can all band together in times like this when it's a bit shitty for people. We can come together and be like, do you know what? We can sort you out. Anyway, I finally released some music on this channel, which is what it's all about. I don't want this to be a vloggy vlog channel. So I released Dazar Alor and Tales of the Lower. So with Dazar Alor, I know the majority of the comments were good, and thank you so much to everyone that's commented on those two videos and given your input and stuff. It's been really insightful. I feel like the Dazar Alor parody maybe didn't hit the mark for some people, and I just wanted to kind of elaborate. I'm an alliance player, so I wrote about the bosses as I encountered them. If I'd done it from the Horde perspective, it would have been the same. I had a comment asking about, saying they would have preferred if the boss encounters had been more linear, like my other parodies. And for me, as an alliance player, that was linear. Had I done it the Horde way, it would have been exactly the same for alliance players. It wouldn't have been linear. So either way, I can't really do anything about that. That's just how I encountered them. And also, I spent a long time trying to get the song to fit the vibe for me of Dazar Alor, and I really wanted to go for like the high tension, high energy. Even though we were playing as Horde and Alliance, it still felt like a kind of race against them too to get to the end. I talked smack about Jaina. I feel terrible about that. I really tried to make sure that I was seeing it from both sides, the Alliance and the Horde. And the song itself, Shakira's vibe just really felt like it fit. I know it's more of, I want to say Turkish kind of vibe to it, but it still feels like it really fits, and the Ya Hey Yalla Hey part really just brings in that whole piratey Jaina, Daughter of the Sea side of it. So I feel like it fits really, really well, and I wouldn't change the song that I picked for it. And secondly, talking about the Tales of the Lower song that I recently released. So there was controversy about the lyrics. They're not my lyrics, they're lyrics that Blizzard, someone in Blizzard wrote, so I didn't write them. They're not lyrics, they're just like a poem. And I just want, it was literally like, I opened up my music software and everything, and I went to work on a different song, and I just got the inspiration I'd already written down to have a look at this Buon Samedi part of the Tales of the Lower. And I wasn't actually aware that there was any other part to the poem. I thought it was just the Buon Samedi part, because when I typed in Buon Samedi to do some research on it, it just came up with those verses. So I was just about to work on a different song, and I ended up just busting this one out. Really liked the sound of it and thought, you know what, that's really fun. So then in the comments, some people were saying about how there's ones for Hakka and Paku and all different types. So I decided to like go and have a look and try and find the full version of Tales of the Lower, and not just the Buon Samedi verses that I just assumed that was the entirety of Tales of the Lower. And I found them all, so I'm definitely going to release like a mini series of the Tales of the Lower. I need to pull the song from the stores because it's just called Tales of the Lower at the moment, and I want to call it Tales of the Lower Buon Samedi, Tales of the Lower Hakka, so that they're easier to, you know, find. And I'm really looking forward to doing them. So stay tuned for like a mini album of Tales of the Lower. And also, if anybody here watches my video that just so happens to be an editor for like Gamepedia or whatever, I think it would be an idea to have a link to the entirety of the Tales of the Lower poems, because it's kind of misleading to have Tales of the Lower and then just the verses for one of the lowers and not the entirety of it, because I found it and I just assumed that was the entirety of Tales of the Lower. But anyway, this week I've got another WoW song as well that I want to work on, so that should be getting released this week as well, probably on Thursday, and I've got a couple of collaborative pieces to work on as well. So stay tuned for those, and I will see you next Monday, March, for the monthly Q&A. Have a wonderful week. Good luck with Raid on Wednesday, and I will see you soon. Bye!